When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Well, that's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. It looked as if he got a hand on it before it traveled 10 yards, and that's going to be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Pocket breaking down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to... of that one. Good job to fight another play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's McLaurin. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Big play coming here. The last thing you want to do is squander this type of field position on the opening drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Sends it downfield. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Terrapins! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the USC Trojans offense will take the field for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a good game. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best 2 teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten... USC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference, in the middle of the season. You can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line?
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. The give is to Smith. Find some fresh air. Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it first and goal.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to get it in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
USC, number 19, with the catch and score.
And the extra point is good. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Smith takes the handoff. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They go to the ground. Got a little space. Just plowing ahead. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans have this offense rolling. sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Tees. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keep slinging it. With the catch, it's Jordan. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one if they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways, they were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Under fire. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Terrapins need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McConnell. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it. Inside the 35. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Might be changing the route. To the air on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And the defense makes a play. get the quarterback down at the 26. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Trojans will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. To the air, it's Washington. Zings it complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a crease, it's McLaurin. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. It has been a rocky ride through Big Ten play so far, and they're running out of time to turn it around.
Yeah, and sometimes the Big Ten will do that to you, right? It's a competitive conference. There's a lot of competitive environments that you have to step into, and they haven't been great this season, let's be honest. But, Jesse, I'm more interested to see how they finish off the last part of this season because it's one thing to have expectations and to get down. It's another thing to quit.
Yeah, you just want to see how resilient they are too, David, because the coach, he's been saying the right things after taking all these losses at the podium after games. That guy's hurt. We've got young players. We're inexperienced. We're learning how to win. But, you know, you're running out of time for excuses. You've now got to turn the page. You've got to show up. You've got to put a complete game together and get a W.
You'd think they would have had a good chance. Down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. This offense is ready to go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Not quite in rhythm there.
It's second down.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Trojans are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Hunter. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking for a productive play on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got his man on the right. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. Nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Finds his tight end. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious. He is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Trojans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the red zone, looking for a man. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down. Now, the offense is in an interesting situation.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. The Trojans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Trojans. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Dropping back, it's Washington. They've got the screen set up. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Manning. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Quickly to the tight end. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Terrapins are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Picked off to stop the threat.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. That's reeled in. It's Smith. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him, throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Tease. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab, it's Smith. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They'll try to get outside. Still running at the 35. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
That's a first
You got to
down
be
for
impressed by
the
what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Terrapins will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open the second half on the ground. Got the first down and more. Still on his feet at the 45. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And the Trojans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll send the back in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. With the catch, it's Jordan. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. On the run, it's Jackson. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice...
Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job. Coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Hands it off. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Terrapins in the hurry up.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Caught over the middle, it's McLaurin. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Terrapins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. It's complete to the right. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Number 21.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead.
35. Maryland. 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll try to put something... backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Rides to back and leaves it. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Motion from the back. The pitch to the left. Hard running there. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And this is a really good job of getting on the perimeter so quickly. When you run these tosses, you get away from the big boys. And when you got speed in the backfield, let them do the rest, right? Flip it to them, let them get outside, let them run the football, make a big gain. When you got speed at the running back spot, you definitely want to toss it to him and get him on the perimeter.
Off play action on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got a man. It's Hunter. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Looking for room. It's Wormley. Makes him talk to the hand. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's caught. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll go to the air. Lets it fly. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, USC. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Man, This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Dropping back, it's Osborne. It's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's White. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got the quick pass. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Quarterback making checks. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hunter.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't quit. You actually probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it. And after, as you saw it on that sack there.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. They're
interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Hunter. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Snagged out of the air. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for first down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And the offense takes control of this football game late. I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Cal. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. To the air. It's Osborne. Rushes on him. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. You're getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win on to next week.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Hunter. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. He's going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Trying play action. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looks as if we have an injury on that last. take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw, it's Fox. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Looking to throw. Back's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Back to pass on 2nd down. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Osborne. Fires to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Ripping through the defense. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.